Hello everyone, this is Ameeth Vorra from Technical Views. Today we'll see the correlation between RSI and Sensex. What we have seen in last few or many years that whenever RSI reaches the zone between 30 to 20, it forms long-term to medium-term bottoms in that particular zone. So what I'll just take two horizontal lines. One I'll put it at 30 levels, and second I'll put it at 20 levels. So in this chart you can see that whenever RSI reaches in this zone, it forms really good and important bottoms, and after that it shows very good and strong rallies from those levels. So what happened in last 1 to 2 weeks is that we have witnessed sharp corrections due to China issues, and which triggered a lot of panic in our markets, and we have also witnessed one big gap down opening on Monday. So now let's take some examples. And this particular whenever RSI reached like over here, it reached 32, reached between, fallen below 30 levels, and after that, post that, RSI again broke the previous lows, which of May 2006, whereas prices also dropped below May lows significantly. So now in this particular thing is what we will look at, that overall bottom of this particular RSI is around 30 to 28 zone. So and in last, when the fall which happened is from this zone, and RSI made a positive divergence over here. So and since then you have seen that what kind of bounce and what kind of rally it we witnessed post this positive divergence and short to medium term bottom. Now I'll take another example on this one. I'll delete it. Okay. In 2007 also we witnessed same kind of sell-off, and RSI broken and entered between 30 to 20 zone. Generally what happens that we generally RSI bottoms out between 25-30 zone, but in panics it may break 25 levels also. So in such occasions we need to adopt the wait and watch kind of strategy, and then after seeing a positive divergence on RSI, we can enter the markets with buying positions, and then till after post confirmation we can write all our buying positions. So now let's take a look at this particular example. RSI first broken below 30 zone on 28th Feb, when Sensex made low around 12,800. since then Sensex made one more low around 12,300, which is 500, 450, 500 points below the earlier low. Post that, we again retested the previous low of 12,300, but over here RSI made a positive divergence, and you can clearly see on the chart. And since then, the confirmation which we got in the month of March, that prices are making or retesting the lows or making lower lows. RSI is not ready to break that 30 zone also, and it's making positive divergence around those levels. So it's very bullish signals, and it hints that you should buy positions in this zone or add or accumulate good stocks in this particular zone. Now let's take another example. In 2008 also we have seen that RSI broken below 20, or you can say 20 levels also minutely. It has very small difference, and since then it did give a bounce, but overall the trend was very bearish. So RSI traded most of it did entered between 30-20 zone 3-4 times post 2000 March 2008, post Feb 2008. Now in this zone, which we can see here, that RSI is between this 20-30 zone, and prices when RSI made a low around 2021, but Sensex made low of only 10,240, and post that Sensex broken below that level and made a low at 7,700, whereas you can clearly see that RSI made a positive divergence over there in that particular zone, and whereas prices made a lower low over here. And since then we never witnessed the same kind of panic, or we have never retest this particular low, though we have traded between around this 8,300 to tested these levels few times, but post that we have witnessed a sharp recovery in market. Now another incident which we witnessed is in the month of November 2009, when RSI broken below 30 levels, and suddenly this it got reversed from it without giving any positive divergences. So it may happen with positive divergence also, it may reverse immediately also, but overall the thing is that we need to wait and watch to buy particular stocks. Now same kind of incidents we have seen in the month of February 2011. In that particular case, the Sensex made a low at 7,900, around 7,000, closer to 7,900 levels, and RSI made a low at 25-26 zone. Post that, Sensex made a lower low around 7,300 levels, but RSI made a higher low at 26.26. So, which indicates that positive divergences are in place, and again we almost retested 17,300 zone with making a higher low at 17,470 zone. Since then we made a decent bounce of around from 17,400 to say 18,800. So almost it comes to around 2020, 2200, 2400 points bounce. Again we witnessed the same kind of fall in the month of July, August 2011, and we this fall was like very it happened with huge gaps also, like we are witnessing currently. So in this zone also we have seen good positive divergences, over here you can clearly see that prices are making lower lows, but RSI making higher lows. So it really, and since then RSI made a higher low around 15,760. Sensex bounced back sharply within few sessions to 17,200 odd levels. So like this again we witnessed same kind of thing, that RSI reached around 30-20 zone, and prices made again lower lows, but RSI made higher lows. And it's giving strong positive divergences. Overall this particular period is giving very good sign of positive divergences by consolidating between in 2 to 3 months time frame, and in that same period RSI has given a strong positive divergence, and we have seen strong positive divergence. And since then the rally, which the sharp pullback, or you can say sharp rally, came from 15,100 levels to almost 18,500 levels. So it's like 3,400, 3,400 points rally came in a very short time frame, like it came between took only December to January, only 2 months time frame. It rallied almost 3,400 points. Now let's look into the latest. See, again over here also you can see that RSI given positive divergence over here, and prices made lower low, but RSI made a higher low, which indicates the positive divergence in place. And since then, from 18,100 levels to the bounce was lasted till 20,400 points. So every time whenever RSI reaches to such zone, it bounces or reacted in a very sharp rally. Now we'll look into some more. Again over here, positive divergences on daily charts. RSI was way higher than previous low, which indicates the strong bullish signals or reversal signals on charts. And since then, the bottom of 17,400 450 levels made a strong rally up to say 20,700 levels. Now where we will see the current scenario around which we have seen that whenever RSI reaches the 30-20 zone, it bounces back sharply. Two examples are here. Whenever RSI reach 30-20 zone, it bounced back sharply. Again, another example is that whenever RSI reaches between 30-20 zone, it bounced back sharply. But yeah, over here also it has made a positive divergence with RSI making higher lows and prices making lower lows. The level around it did touch the 30 zone also. Now what we will witness, what we will see that RSI already broken below 30 zone, 30, 20, and it made a low around 2450 zone, 50 levels. So what we are expecting is that RSI may dip again below this zone, may dip between this zone, and prices may break the previous low or retest the previous lows. But and we will wait for some positive divergences to go long on this market for some sharp reversal of about 20-30%. So that's it. Have a nice day.